オランピアソワレ。
What's good, everybody? Mid-Morning Soul back at it again with another playthrough part to Olympia Soiree. Yes, Chad, we doing it at night.
待っていた。では、始めよう。
I don't know what you're waiting for, Riku. It is not you, sweetheart. But anyway, last I left you all, very interesting premise with how the last chapter went. Red blood. We got to learn about Yosuga and what's been going on. I would suggest that you watch that video because some bombshells were dropped. But beyond that, y'all, now that we kind of know this dark secret of Yosuga's, how do we function around him? Because as soon as we left Tsukuyomi in the beginning of the chapter, Olympia just nutted up and ran elsewhere. You know, she acted weird. So beyond that, we got to meet Sakyo again. Oh joy. And he just got right to the chase in that he wanted to research us. He wanted to basically turn us into a pincushion to develop a cure for Haku. But not only a cure, y'all, something that can revert the damage done by Haku. Ain't that crazy? The cure is something, okay, I can see happening, but to reverse damage done, okay, game, if you want to go down that route and make it so, whatever. This is coming from someone who's in the medical field, but you know, it is what it is. So not only Sakyo, but now Kuroba actually wants to develop a cure too. Well, he's been wanting. In fact, all the doctors have that common goal. So I thought that was really interesting. And I'm kind of looking forward to Kuroba's route. But this is Yosuga's time to shine. So, folks, without further ado, that's where we left off. Let us proceed to the new chapter titled Outsider. And I actually remembered to save this time around. So, whoopee, whoopee. Hopefully, the mic is acting right. I hope it is. Because I just switched out the damn battery. But alright, folks. Enough blabbing. Shall we proceed? We shall. Now then, back to delivering letters I go. Alright, Rat, you better behave yourself. As I put on my jacket, a certain thought crossed my mind.
Camelia はジュリエットと話せるみたいなんだよね。よく一人と一匹で会話しながら廊下を歩いてる。
Daifuku, I want you to come with me today.
Kiki!
We need to get you exercising. Me too. Nothing for today so far. Camelia popped out of nowhere as I lowered the cover on the letterbox. Now, Camelia! Perfect timing! There weren't any letters inside, but do you mind if I ask you a favor? I brought out Daifuku from my bag and held him in my hand. I heard you're able to speak with Juliet. Could you possibly tell me what Daifuku is saying? Suddenly, from out of Camelia's pocket came Juliet. I'm sorry, I had to admit that squeak Juliet did was so cute. What you clamming up for now? You was talking a mile a minute earlier when I couldn't understand you.
ほら、照れなくていいから。
Daifuku wriggled a bit as if he was embarrassed, then looked up at me.
キキキキキ
Aww.
キキキキキキキキキキキ
Aww. So, what is he saying? Is he talking about food, the fat ass?
僕は姫様に助けていただいたことを本当に嬉しく思っています。
Oh.
末永くお仕えしたいです。そして白が栄えますように。絶対に魂の半身を見つけ出せますと激励しています。
Oh, I mean, kissing his freaking cute little head all over. Oh, bless you, you adorable anime rat. I love you so much. Okay, I'll stop. Huh? Daifuku nodded repeatedly as if agreeing with her.
チチチチチついでにジュリエットも言ってます。良いお婿さんが見つかりますようにって。
The two mice nodded repeatedly in unison. I didn't know they cared so much for me. I know, Miyaki. Don't you want to cry, girl? Oh, you raised a good rat.
キキ大好きですと。
Oh. Thank goodness. I'm so glad. I always thought he was trying to talk to me, but I couldn't understand what he was saying.
そういうところは人間って不便ですね。でもゼンマイ巻く必要がないのは羨ましいです。
Spring wound. I guess so. There are easy and difficult things for both humans and dolls.
いつでも通訳しますのでまた連れてきてください。
Thank you. Next time, it'd be nice if we had Paris with us too. Jai, you want to hear them go at it like World War III or whatever?
いいですね。時貞様に伝えておきます。
Thank you. I let Daifuku burrow back into my bag, then looked at the letterbox again. Did you see somebody put something in there? I haven't received any letters yet, but I'll come back later in the afternoon to check.
それがいいですね。ではまた午後に。
Okay. See you. Yeah, I'm yawning. I hope I'm not gonna pass out while reading this chapter. Now then, what should I do about my search for a husband? Get your ass back to Yomi and talk to Yosuga. I looked out at the people passing by as I sat on a bench in the plaza. Yosuga's fortune made it sound as though I'd find my husband rather quickly, but... Oh? Feeling someone looking at me, I turned around. That's not good. No one's there. This wasn't an unusual thing. It was common for me to feel someone's gaze, only to find them running away when I turned around. This time, I felt the cold gaze pierce me more clearly than ever. I stood up and looked around, but I didn't see anyone looking at me like that. Am I imagining things? It felt really spooky. Like someone is speaking ill of me. I suddenly took notice of some boys glancing furtively at me from afar. I wonder if it's coming from them. I looked at one of them directly in the eye. Suddenly, like baby spiders, they quickly scattered and fled. Ugh. Child, oh my god. I guess this is what it means to be me. I thought I was accustomed to it already. But sometimes it was surprisingly painful. We all have the same red blood. This bench had become a perch for me where I could only sigh over and over again. Sure, I could choose anyone to be my husband, but that freedom means nothing if things stay like this. Yep. Maybe someone can introduce a man to me.
元気がないようですが、何か問題でも起きましたか?
Speak of the red-headed devil. Hi, handsome. Ah! He must have seen me sigh so helplessly just now. I was so embarrassed that I couldn't even look at him.
今日の検閲は大丈夫ですか?
No. I'm good for now. I may have some letters, or I'm adding words. I may have some for you later this afternoon.
それで穏やかな広場で一人肩を落とし、ため息をついていた理由は?
You already know why, don't you?
婿探しの調子は?
Greg said now your ass doing nothing. What the hell? Of course your search is going bad.
難航中と.
I'm telling you, my man's willing to take one for the team, girl. You better take him up on his offer. Well, I've only just started, and I do have a full year to find someone.
一人や二人いないんですか? ちょっといいなと思うような男が.
Good for me.
信頼できそうだなとか自分を守ってくれそうだなとか優しそうだなとか思う男です。
赤座はもちろん、黒羽や時貞はみんないいお婿さんになると思うけど。
Girl, how many times you gonna keep sighing?
まさかゼロ。ただの一人も。
Damn, your ass got big. Sure, I know Akaza and Kuroba are good people and can be trusted. And I'll go after them later. And I respect them too, but it just didn't feel right. Strange, considering that, or there's no that. Strange, considering I didn't have the slightest clue what love was really about. All the men here run away from me. Girl, you got 3 dudes, 4, that are around you all the time. What the fuck? I keep trying to strike up conversation with them, but they run away scared.
では私にしておきますか?
Yes, darling. I say yes, but Olympia feels a certain way. What? I would never choose you. I'm gonna find a good husband myself. Girl, shut the fuck up. Like, it don't get no better than him.
そうですよ。あなたは顔を上げている方がいい。つまらぬ噂に惑わされるような臆病な男など、夫にしてもどうせ退屈でしょう。気にしないことです。
Is he trying to cheer me up?
あなたは世間知らずのお人よしですから、悪い男に騙されないか少々不安はありますよ。
Yes, I agree.
あなたは希少な白。政略的な意味で狙う男がいてもおかしくない。
Yes, as we noted. I'll be fine. I'm good at telling if a person is good or bad. Really?
何を根拠に?
Sorry.
女だけの島に生まれ育ち、 こちらに来てからはずっとドーマ屋敷に引きこもっていたあなたに
男性を見分ける術があると本気で言っていますか？
Damn! Man, he just opened up a verbal can of whoop ass on you. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be on your side, but girl, come on. Yeah, you're sheltered. How in the hell can you tell who's got like the best intentions? Come on, be real. He has a point.
まあ、自由に選んでくださいと言ったのは私です。ひとまずあなたを信じましょ
う。You suppose correctly. You don't need to worry about me. One of these days, I'll come to visit you with my future husband. Girl, the future husband's gonna be him one way or another. I promptly stood up from the bench and stormed out of the plaza. Okay. Honestly, what Kuroba said to her, I can understand if she, like, Akaza wasn't bad. It was pretty crappy, but it wasn't bad like how some men, like, will just approach you and shit. So it's like, girl, you getting worked up over nothing or minute shit versus, like, you know how women get usually approached. So her ether towards Akaza, I don't see it. It's unjust. Get that man a break. I was back at Yomi now, looking at the moon dial. It had just passed 1 o'clock. Maybe it's still too early to check on the letterbox.
ここは僕の仕事部屋兼寝床だから信頼できるものしか入れたくないんだ。もし僕が表にいなかったら大体はここにいるから気軽に遊びに来て。
I don't have any reason to go, but I wouldn't mind having a conversation with him. How you gonna recover from that last episode, girl? You just up and ran away from him. Let's see where it goes. I'm back, Camelia. Do you know where Yosuga is?
Yosuga 様でしたらお部屋です。アスハが来てるんですよ。
Oh, my baby. My sweet baby Azuha. Okay. Oh, really? He did say I can come in anytime, so... Good afternoon. It's me. Is it alright if I come in?
やあ、いらっしゃい。どうぞ入って。
Okay. Don't mind if I do. My eyes met Azuha's the moment I stepped inside. Look at that precious baby. There were a bunch of books lying open in front of him. Was he studying?
お姉ちゃん、こんにちは。
ああ、そうか。黒羽が紹介したんだったね。
I'm sorry if I'm bothering you too.
いや、そろそろ終わりだから。
そうだ、この間は入りがごめんね。俺が代わりに謝るから。
No, you don't have to do that. Hairi should be apologizing to me.
何かしたのか、ハイリは。
What did he say? Or did he trick me? I'm trying to think. Chat, y'all, I still can't get over what he said during Riku's route. The filthy mouth. I have no room to talk though. I talk just as filthy as Hairi. Oh no. Whew. Y'all know what it is. I gotta save. I don't remember what he said. Do I shrug it off or do I just tell the truth? Oh. I don't want to upset Azuha though. He was a little bit mean. I think that's gonna upset Azuha. That's what I don't want. We'll go with nothing really important. Okay, that was a good choice. Nothing really important.
大方何かきついことを言ったんだろう。あの子の上の者嫌いは有名だから。僕からも謝れよ。申し訳なかったね。
Don't worry. It really didn't bother me. Lies.
でもね、できればハイリのことを嫌いにならないで。もしかしたらまたひどいことを言うかもしれないけど。
In which I would tell Olympia, you need to get nasty right back to him. But what do I know?
その分、今のうちに俺がたくさん謝っておくから。
I do not want Azuha to take accountability for Hyri's actions. It ain't got nothing to do with you, baby. Don't worry about it. You won't have to worry about that. I wouldn't hate him over something like that.
よかった。俺からも仲良くしてって言っておくからね。
I don't mind. Yeah, tell him to be nicer to me. I'm trying to be nice to him. If you could, please. I'd like to talk to him more. And of course, I want to be even better friends with you, Azuha. Yeah.
アスハ。さては彼女に見とれてるね。お婿さん探し真っ最中だよ。立候補する？
Oh, Yosuga, you just, please.
違うよ、ヨスガのバカ。妙なこと言わないでよ。ただ、真っ白い髪ってやっぱり綺麗だなって。
In that moment, though his words took me by surprise, they felt really nice. Seeing Azuha's eyes glitter with curiosity was making me blush in turn. Thank you. You're the first person who's ever praised my hair like that, Azuha. What?
でもあのさ。
What?
この前見た時から実は少し心配で。これって本当に病気じゃないの？大丈夫？真っ白でも白じゃないよね。
What? People's hair turn... Oh, yeah, they lose their color. They did say that. Don't worry, I'm very healthy. Women of the white just have this color hair and eyes.
やっぱりそうなんだ。不思議だね。
Well, you have beautiful hair and eyes too, Azuha. Azuha gave a start and stared at me in surprise. He then grabbed his hair roughly and looked down at the floor. Oh, probably because people telling him, oh, he's a mutt, quote unquote. Like he has too many different colors and shit. So, no, you're not beautiful. Fuck them.
本当にそう思う？
アスハ、彼女は嘘をつく大人じゃないから大丈夫だよ。
大丈夫だよ、アスハ。彼女は上の人間でも信頼できるから。
I felt saddened, remembering that Kuroba also needed to reassure him. I especially like the color of your eyes, Azuha. So unique and pretty. Very slowly, Azuha's unique, pretty eyes filled with tears. Oh, well, filled with tears. I glanced over at Yosuga. We both looked away, pretending not to notice. It was clear that Azuha's trying his best to hold them back.
アスハ、さあ手を出して。おやつだよ。
Yosuga wore a comforting expression and opened a canister he carried on his waist. The pattern is so pretty. The canister was usually hidden under his robe, but now I could clearly see its beautiful mother of pearl exterior.
今日はコンペイトーだ。
やったー、大好き。
I couldn't take my eyes off Yosuga. He was always graceful and never showed any signs of hardship. It was hard to believe he lived through the plague that struck the purple.
宿題はさっき言った通り。じゃあまたあさってに。
はい、じゃあまた。
その髪。
What about my hair?
いや、なんでもない。
Oh. I was curious about what he wanted to say, but I immediately understood that he didn't want to dwell on the subject, leaving me with nothing else to talk about.
アスハはね、クロバに憧れてるんだ。
I guess he decided to take the initiative to change the subject.
黄泉の孤児院で育ち、国でありながらも断りの副所長にまでなった。だから将来はクロバのような医者になるのが夢なんだって。
That's a wonderful dream. I'm behind him for sure.
ただクロバは食事にはよく来るけど、自由になる時間は少ない。だから僕が教えられることは教えようと思って。
He seems like he'd be a really great teacher. I'm jealous. Wait, jealous? Me? As I tried to figure out where that strange feeling came from, Yosuga looked directly at me.
そういえば僕のことを赤座たちに掛け合ったらしいね。
Shit! That's not good. Huh? I stepped back in surprise. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be nosy.
つくよみにもゆうべ謝られた。
Well, there you have it. That's the foot in the door.
僕の死の際について話してしまったからと。
Girl, it's all out in the open now. Now you don't play dumb. Just tell him. Yeah, I know. Well,
まずは言葉が足りず、君に心配をかけてしまったことを謝るよ。
why you keep apologizing for it, man? Don't apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be apologizing because my ass was too nosy.
でも僕は大丈夫だから。
Are you? His grape-colored eyes were gentle and kind. There was not one blemish in them, which was why I was compelled to ask. Does that mean you don't want to return to the surface?
そうなるね。
Why not? Hearing his reply made the insides of my stomach cold.
経緯はどうであれ、僕はこの読みがとても気に入ってるから。
I see.
むしろ鬱陶しい色相に縛られない分、住み心地はいいと思っているくらいだ。つくよみもカメリアも僕に優しくしてくれるしね。
I recall the time when he was winding Camelia's spring. He's right. If he's that close to Camelia, she'd be so sad if he went away. Couldn't she just go up to the surface too? Why didn't I even think of that? I was just being sad and restless for no reason.
それに君だってこの読みがなかなか快適な場所だと思い始めてない？
Well, I tried as hard as possible to see what was inside my mind. What was underneath all of my thoughts? I certainly wouldn't say I dislike Yomi. If I had to make a choice, I'd say I'd like it. Yep. Which is why I have no intention of telling you that Yomi is a horrible place that you should escape. And worse, without you, who will pick up Camelia and rewind her spring? Why? My lips shook a bit. I was scared to look at his eyes. But I wasn't saying anything embarrassing. I think I just don't like the idea of you being treated like a criminal when you did nothing wrong. You're not a bad person. Of course, I understand Haku is a disease that should be feared and avoided at all costs. Even so, I just want people like Doma to know that you're a good person. He stared at me silently. His deep purple eyes were fixed on me. I'm sorry. I really shouldn't have interfered when I never asked how you felt about it, Yosuga. I really need to learn to control myself.
なぜ僕が悪人ではないと言い切れるの？
Oh God. Why would you say something like that, scaring this little girl? I held my breath, hearing his unexpected response.
僕はもうずっとこの読みにいて、地獄太夫と名乗っている。君が何も知らないだけで、何百人も騙したり、殺めたりしているかもしれないよ。
Damn it. Okay, these are pretty much the same realm now that I'm reading them. You must like teasing me. Please don't say that. This is the scary answer. So, we're gonna go... Please don't say that. You must like teasing me. But, in the common route, he does like teasing her. I'm thinking the top choice. I'm thinking the bottom choice is her taking what he said for granted, and the top choice is like, oh, Yosuga, shut the hell up. You just playing. Yeah, you're just playing, right? Yeah, you're playing. To be quite honest, I would pick... Well, you're gonna see. But I would actually pick the top one. And if it's wrong, it's wrong. But, well, there you go. There you go. Again, you must enjoy teasing me, just like Kuroba.
ごめん。
I thought it was gonna be the best. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, I'd better get going.
あれ？僕に何か用事があって来たんじゃないの？
Yeah, girl. Well, I didn't have a real reason for coming. Yeah, tell him that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go over swimmingly. I just wanted to see his face and hear his voice. Oh, he'll love that. Just tell him that. I'm sorry. I completely forgot what I wanted to ask you about. Now then, if you'll excuse me.